Lions TV, this is a post-match analysis video for yesterday's 1-0 defeat, very disappointing defeat at Brentford. Do you know what? I don't think I've ever seen us win there. Just talking to your mate about it earlier. Years and years ago when Rhino and Macca were in charge, we lost there. I remember we lost there another year. Lloyd Owusu scored a goal. It's just a shithole. It's an horrible place to go. And to top it all off, I got a parking ticket. That was my day anyway. Let's take a look at the 11 that started the match. Changes were made, obviously forced errors. If you haven't already, check out our player ratings. VT has just gone up. In goal was Jordan Archer, Conor McLaughlin at right back, James Meredith left back, Jake Cooper and Sean Hutchinson skippered the side at centre back. In midfield, it was Jeb Wallace on the right, Shane Ferguson on the left, with George Saville and Ryan Tunnicliffe in midfield, and up front, Lee Gregory and AOB, the onion bag. So, first things first, it wasn't the lineup I was expecting. I wasn't surprised to see Aiden up front, but I thought Tom Elliott would come in for his first start. Maybe he's not fit enough yet. I just want to say as well, before I get into the game, the level of expectancy that people have got of Tom Elliott is just ridiculous. People crying out for him yesterday as if he's some sort of Messi. And listen, I'm not saying that Tom Elliott is or isn't the answer, but the expectation that people have got of him, of a player that's hardly played for us, is surprising. Started out, it was a little bit flat in the first half. I wasn't feeling it really yesterday. There wasn't a fantastic atmosphere. There wasn't loads of singing from Aaron. It wasn't that vocal. Honestly, it's just an evil place, Brentford. Just in not only the ground, but in general, it's just disgusting ground. The sooner they knock that one down, the better. You know, the game started out, to be fair, I didn't think there was a bad side coming forward, Brentford. I thought that was okay, you know. I'm hearing that they've, similar to us, created a lot of chances, had a lot of possession, but haven't been able to convert against sides, and that's why they are where they are in the league. But they was good going forward, especially down the flanks. They created a lot. They had pace. And we dealt with it well. We sort of held our own. Lee Gregory missed a chance one-on-one. Ideally, I would like to see him convert that, if I'm honest. I thought we would have scored, but he didn't. Their goalkeepers had an absolute worldie every time he plays us. What I think about Gregors is, I've noticed, if he's got too long to think about things, that's when he doesn't do as well. If his natural instinct bang like that, he scores. I mean, just thinking back to Northampton last year, he scores a great goal away at Northampton, just a quick flick of the foot, very wide on the angle, and you know, I think that's his forte. If he's got too much time to think about it, then I think that can be a problem for him. But yeah, they attacked Brentford. We defended well. Three of the back four especially. I felt for Jake Cooper yesterday. I think his missus had a baby as well Friday night, so his head probably weren't on it. Congratulations to you, mate. Bit young to be a dad, though, isn't it? Use kids are starting early these days. But yeah, so Brentford come at us. Jordan Archer made a good couple of saves. It got to half time, and again, people were saying around me like there was at Preston. You know, something needs to happen to kick the game into life. Straight after half time, that's exactly what happened. Again, some people critical of our central midfielders not shutting him down. I don't think he could really. He's got the ball at his feet and he's hit it so quick. It's a great strike into the bottom corner. And if I'm honest, it was no more than Brentford deserved at that point in the game. But then that sparks us into life. We come into life. We start creating. If I'm honest, I think the gaffer's gone for a draw there because we didn't go at them. Really, was quite defensive, and then the points that we did go at them was when they scored. So we've gone out and we had a little go, and we've seen it was working okay. So we went at them a little bit more. Again, some people I speak to yesterday was critical of the manager, saying he's gone there too defensive. He's gone for a draw. Yeah, again, I don't think you're going to go to these games and look for an all-out win. You're going to try and consolidate. You're going to try and hit them on the break. And you know, when they did go one up, we did go after them. We was the better side when we went after them. So you know, it swings and roundabouts. Maybe we should have gone after them. But what I'll say in Harris's defence is we have not lost by more than 2 goals all season. 3-1's their heaviest defeat at home to Barnsley, and we lost 3-1 as well in the No One Gives a Shit Cup to Reading. So you know, it's all about getting levels. You know, obviously it doesn't matter if you lose 1-0 or you lose 4-0. If you lose, you lose. And I do understand what some people are saying on that, but I just feel that we're really competing in this league. You know, Bolton, if you look at Bolton, okay, they won yesterday, but they've been struggling. They've been getting spanked 3s and 4s. Even, you know, Hull have lost 6-0 at Derby. Teams are getting spanked left, right and centre, and we haven't done that. We're here to compete, and we are definitely holding our own. But I've got to say, if we splash the cash, Devante Cole scored again yesterday. If we splash the cash and bought that sort of £3-4 million striker, we can only dream. I think we'd have won the game yesterday comfortably. You know, we huffed and we puffed, and eventually we did get a breakthrough, but again, it was disallowed. It's a terrible decision, and everyone says it. Everyone I've seen has said it. On the Championship last night, Michael Gray and, what's the guy's name, Colin Murray, he needs to wash his Northern Irish mouth out because he introduced the game as a West London versus East London derby. So, mind that one, Colin, we're South London, mate. But anyway, even they said, you know, Michael Gray and him have said, the game goes on, you allow the game to go on until it goes out of play. How is he not given a goal? It's a ridiculous decision. But again, you know, we haven't been disgraced in the game. We've held our own in division when We're suffering injuries. Also, you know, I would have played Ben Thompson yesterday. Tunnicliffe, for me, at the minute, he's not doing enough, should I say. You know, and I'm hoping that's just where he's not fit, etc. But Ben Thompson, for me, should have started yesterday. He would have been absolutely foaming at the mouth to get a game, Tomo. And, OK, people say, you know, maybe he's not technically as gifted as Tunnicliffe, but my argument to that was, at least you knew when on the pitch. I'd rather have Jimmy Abdo out there yesterday than Tunnicliffe, because at least you know they're out there and they're getting stuck in. And sometimes, you know, the team can get spurred on by the fans getting rolled up, and Ben Thompson could have definitely done that yesterday, put in a few tackles. So it's 2 losses in 2, but, you know, we won't shit our pants just yet. So that's it. That's your lot for these post-match analysis. I am seriously grafting to try and get a few Lions lounges in, but players are few and far between now, all living in Australia or New Zealand. I'll see you in the week for a pre-match prediction for Birmingham. Please subscribe to Lions TV. Come on, you Lions.